Welcome to part 12 of my Let's Play of World of Xeen. This is Kalinran of Yank and Brit Play Venture Time. I apologize first off if there's any differences in audio quality or the difference between the sound of my voice or the audio level of my voice compared to the game, because OBS and Windows 10 have been doing some really fun competition back and forth after the latest update, and yeah, needless to say, I've been enabling and disabling and tweaking and anything you could think of for my different, even updating all my drivers and stuff, trying to figure out why it's being not the way it was before. And sometimes OBS will just flat out ignore my audio completely, even though I can hear it coming through the speakers or the headset. So fun. But yeah, we're gonna give this a go, and hopefully this will yeah, work out pretty good compared to before, or at least be adequate compared to before. Alright, so the first thing that I wanted to do was I had to do a little bit of playing around beforehand because I was totally lost, but
Where to?
Night Shadow. Temple of Yak. We need to go to the temple. That was weird. I was gonna say, I could have sworn I just saw just a glimpse of that Bat Queen. The Temple of Yak has something we need, and it's had something we've needed for a while now, and those were the King's Mega Credits. I only retrieved 2 of them, I think, when we went through the last part or 2, and we need way more than that to get anywhere, so yeah. So time to come back in here. Alright. I don't know if... yeah, we don't really have any super uber spells or spell points or anything ready. But that's okay. We will give it a try. Yeah, so I remember, like, the first time I came to this Temple of Yak, and, when I was recording it, and there was some of these switches that were not toggled, or were toggled already, and then I just left them because I thought, oh, that must mean that they're toggled correctly, and the game is just being nice and, you know, toggling some of them for me prematurely. Yeah, some of those actually have to stay in that position. And this is why. Now this door opens. Oh. Okay, I think there was another one that I might be missing. Hang on. Oh, that's interesting. Alright, well, let's play with this a bit and see if we can't figure out what I'm missing here. Figure it out together. Oh, nope, still broken. Or still closed, I should say. It's just like one of the weirdest things. It's like, I mean, I'm sure there's somewhere in the game, like some lore or something that you can read about that, will explain what's going on. And also, I forgot to loot these coffins, which, yeah, that's Pearl Helm. Something I should have done before, but I forgot all about it, so, yeah. Let's go ahead and bump up Shinaru or Fukia's AC, because they're actually starting to kind of fall behind a little bit here. She just has a regular helm, that'll work. I think everybody else just has a regular, or a better than regular helm, yeah. Alright, so I bumped Fuki up by 2, that's good. Alright, so while we're doing this little exploration here, might as well loot the rest of these coffins, right? Ooh, some gauntlets. Also a fair bit of income coming out of those too, so I mean, definitely worth it. Fiery halberd, brass gauntlets, useless. The other thing I don't really like about this Temple of Yak is you spend a lot of time, especially if you play it legitimately, spend a lot of time trying to figure out exactly what it is you need to do, or like where the switches need to be flipped or whatever the case is, and there's holes everywhere and you fall in them and you take damage when you fall in them, so fun. There's definitely something I missed. See, like, this is another door that I think is something or wall you're supposed to be able to get through, but you need to have the right order or sequence for these switches, which, you know, kind of difficult to just figure out on your own. Alright. Incandescent ringmail. I don't think that's anything terribly useful. Poisonous broadsword. Not really impressed with that. That might be better than the amber broadsword, but I doubt it. Alright. Just getting back on track here. It's funny because when I actually went back here, without recording it, trying to figure out what it was I missed, all I did was flip that first switch that you saw me flip in the recording. I turned around and the door was open. I'm like, oh, that's all I needed to do. Alright, so we've been there. And then, of course, it makes a liar out of me this time through, so there must have been something else that I shouldn't have done in this recording, or that I forgot to do in previous recording. Either way, it's a very amusing, let's see, I know somebody's got jump on them. I don't think levitate would work. Let's try it. Oh, wow, look at that. So that's nice. Now we don't have to worry about those stupid holes. See, I was complaining about it before, but it's like if you just use your brain, the game provides you with the tools you need. But using the brain is hard. I'm sure as heck can be. Uh-huh. Okay, so I can actually see the map update there to open this room up. So that was actually kind of handy. Those might be on Shinaru. Silver cape and crystal cloak. But that actually might help someone here. Let's see here. We got Tari and Skylia and Shinaru as well. Actually, could use a better cape. Well, he's got the coral cloak already, so that did buff him up a little bit. That's fine. And then Tari and Skylia, what do you all have? I don't think... Yeah, the Icy's definitely going to be not as good as the coral. So she's up to 26 now. And that leaves Tari in the back burner there, behind everybody else, so... I think iron's better than crystal, but let's find out. Either that or it's the same. Yeah, it appears to be the same, so whatever. Alright. So, barring what I learned after hitting that switch, I don't notice any major difference there, or any difference at all for that matter. Okay, so right there is the wall that we're trying to get through. Nothing happened. But I know that one needs to be flipped to open this wall. That did nothing as well. So there's definitely something else we're missing here. I'm gonna flip this one back. And see if I can't hunt down any other nearby ones that I might need to be flipping back and forth. I don't think there's any in this room at all. And unfortunately the map's not going to be big enough for me to see down there. But I can see that there's something here that I appear to have missed. So let's head back there. Okay, so it's just this room again. But I mean, for the sake of sanity, it makes sense to kind of explore everything. Good thing we got 4 days worth of food, because I have a feeling we're going to be here for a little while. here I thought, you know, we could come in here, I could record this, I could get the mega credits and show you guys how, you know, sneaky of a gamer I must be, you know, and get all those mega credits just so quickly like that. But that's okay. Maybe you like watching me, you know, spin around in circles, not knowing what I'm doing either. Can be kind of amusing, I'm sure. Alright, so there's another one of those walls. Oop. Okay, so I feel like... Hang on. Definitely some combination here that should flip that wall. So I kind of want to know what's behind that wall, because I legitimately don't have a clue. There we go. Excellent. Tread lightly. Oh no. Well, that didn't work either. Alright, well... Oh, he's not in a condition to do it. Excellent. Let's do this. I didn't want to do this, but... At this point, I kind of don't have much choice. There we go. So now... There's nothing else in this room. I think resting might... Well, I don't know. I really don't want to rest right now because I don't want to lose the spell points that Alasnar has on him. Because otherwise it's going to reset to like 12 or some very arbitrarily not very useful number. Well, let's see here. Katuzi has how much spell points left? So she could cast another Megavolts. Let's do it. That was a bad idea. That was a very bad idea. Especially since he survived it. Wow. Now I feel even stupider. Doesn't take much. Doesn't take much. Didn't even save anything. Wonderful. Alright, let's do this. I'm pretty sure Alasnar... Oop, that's not what I want to do. Okay, so Skylia had some points. Excellent. Alright.
Where to?
Let's go back to, Hi. Stumbling around in the Temple of Yak again.
You have the proper stone. I'll open the door. Go ahead.
Right. Should have cast Lloyd's Beacon to get out of there, but... Eh. I know we won't levitate as well, because that was very helpful last time. Now we won't fall through holes. Alright, just on a hunch. Flip that one back. Huh. There's definitely something not quite right there. And there's no other switches in that area. That's what kind of boggles my mind a little bit. Okay, so we need that one flipped. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to loot these all over again. Yay! Winner's Gauntlets. And a bronze plate armor. Wonderful. Not impressed. Alright, well, let's go loot the coffins real quick. Like the little grave robbers that we are. A sling and a horn. Woohoo! You know, I laugh at that sling, but depending on what type of sling it is, it could actually be pretty darn, yeah, not incandescent. Bronze helm, well, that's useless. So it doesn't look like we're gonna get as good a loot as we did last time. He says that, and then he opens the last coffin or two, and gets one of the best items in the game. I mean, it could happen. Let's see, did I get that? Oh, I forgot to clear this out, too. Broadsword and a necklace, that has potential. Mace and gauntlets, that also has potential. Coral necklace. I mean, that might be good for somebody. Pyrrhic gauntlets, eh. I mean, unless somebody has just regular gauntlets, which he does. Try to find somebody without a necklace, which... She's got the strength amulet. That's almost everybody. Who's got the worst AC again? Taria and Skylia, so we'll give that to Skylia. Did nothing. Okay, well, it was wishful thinking then. This is what I get for not planning ahead. I lose the good loots because I foolishly stepped to my death. It's okay though. Okay. Let's go this way instead. Nothing. Alright. Well, if I don't go all the way down that hallway, I'm gonna keep looking at it in the map and be like, oh, I didn't explore there yet. Or her. Same with that one. Alright, so this I'm gonna do a little differently actually. Let's Day of Sorcery up. As well as Day of Protection. And we should be able to just stomp this guy. Like that. Problem solved. Also, Day of Sorcery gives us Levitate anyway, so I don't know why I didn't do that the first time. Oh, come on, really? That's not even fair. But yeah, I think I mentioned that in one of the earlier parts, why I hate the Liches, because they could just one-shot you like that, and it never happened until just now. She has the Fuming Shield, and that was a Bronze Shield, which is junk. Frost Shield, Lapis Shield, Venomous Shield. Yeah, I don't think any of those are any better than what we already have. Well, let's cast Lloyd's Beacon. Because I don't like being dead. Or I don't like having a dead character.
May we help you?
Yes, please. Oh, look how expensive that is, too. Heals for everybody. Because I don't want to rest again if I don't have to. Alright. Lost Nine. Skylia. Katuzi, rather. Alright. Let's get back to it.
Where to?
Oh, these guys again. It really does kind of amuse me about this town because, I mean, maybe there's something I haven't done yet in that town as well, and that's very possible. That's constantly respawning those buggers.
I'll open the door. Go ahead.
Weirder things have happened. Alright, so I think we finished exploring that upper part, but just to be on the safe side. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we looted that coffin as well. Yep. Alright. Excuse me. Got a tickle in my throat. Nope, don't want to go that way. Alright, so now that we kind of know a little bit about how those switches work, let's just start playing around with, I just want to make sure I had that. the ones down here and see if we can't figure out why that other door isn't opening. It's gotta be some combination. Because you can see with Day of Sorcery on, with Clairvoyance on, there is stuff back there. So that did nothing. So there's, I was going to kind of use this as an example too, to try to figure out maybe if I should flip the switch. You got one of the heads saying, yeah, yes, flip the switch, and the other one saying, no, don't do it, you fool. So it's like, I mean, I really, other than trial and error, I don't know off the top of my head how you're supposed to figure this out. Okay, so that did nothing there, so I think... this one needs to be switched. And I think this one... Actually, hang on. That one needs to be like... And then, okay, that did it. And see, that's what I'm talking about. Like, I don't know what I did differently that time. I mean, maybe it's more obvious as you know, to you guys with the recording, and you're just like, oh my god, I can't believe this guy can't figure it out. It's right there in front of him. But, yeah, believe me when I say from my point of view, that made little sense. Alright, so here's one more of the dreaded mega credits that we've been trying to acquire. And I also happen to know from trial and error that I believe I want Skyly to have this one. Oh, I didn't realize his personality went up. I wonder what did that. It must be something he's wearing, maybe. So yeah, that's definitely a Skyly thing. The pool makes you ill. Didn't look like her personality went up at all. Well, let's try the last night. Okay. Yeah, alright, so anybody who has any use for personality, which is really just these two, can use it. And I think it only works if your personality is under 20. We still don't have cure disease, otherwise I could take care of that as well, but... And this one, if I remember correctly, was more useful, yeah, because I think everybody can probably make use of this. Everybody but Katuzi. They will get drunk, I think, from it. There we go. So once you get past 20, it just gives you the negative. So now, okay, so I don't think he's gonna get any more benefit from it. Everybody's just gonna be freaking wasted by the time we're done here. There we go. So the other thing that's funny is I think you can die from drunkenness if it gets too high. Which, I guess isn't that funny because you could in real life as well, but, you know, whatever the case may be. Let's scare him. So I think this is it for the Temple of Yak, other than that last coffin. And again, I could very well be wrong on that. In fact, I'm pretty sure I am, because I think I remember somewhere in my history reading or seeing a Let's Play where there's actually 15 of them in the game, but you don't need all 15. So, because we've come as far as we have, and I know what's in that coffin, I'm gonna save a backup, because I don't want to really have two party wipes in one episode. redo everything that I've done already. Alright. Not as bad as it could have been. Steel flail. I don't think that's as good as the maul. He's still using a katana. I don't know if I really like that. I mean, he hits hard enough, but you know what? Yeah. Put this on. It does lower your AC. Well, it doesn't really matter at this point, but your attack has to just go through the roof. That's skills. I don't remember how you see exactly how much you attack. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Well, yeah, now we can Lloyd's Beacon out of here again. Because we do have all the maker credits, and... let's get everybody healed up again.
May we help you?
Oh, look at all that gold! I don't think anybody here is... yeah, I think she's cursed as well, unfortunately. Which is always expensive to fix. Doesn't do anything. Whatever, I like not having a rest. Alright, so the bank... that's the smithy. You know what, we actually could use the smithy.
What do you want?
Because there's stuff I want to sell. Steel splint. Let's see something here. He's using pearl splint, which I... sorry about that weird noise. I just kind of bit my lip there and exhaled and okay, so if we could sell that for 6K and we buy the other one off of him for 6K. Nope, I'm not doing anything there yet because I just remembered something. I feel like I'm an idiot for the waiting this long to do it. Oop, not the tavern. I think it's this chap. I could teach it. Nope, not that one. Maybe he was in town. Oh, I guess healing doesn't make it so you don't have to rest. Well, whatever. Hang on, what did this do again? Ah, fair enough. Okay, maybe it was in Vertigo that I'm thinking of.
Step right
Nope,
up
that's
this
not
way
Vertigo,
to the
that's...
instant
oh, wow.
Pressure-filled minds of the red floor frame.
Think before you act. A poster child for, not using your head. Stay in school, children, stay in school. Okay, that's... oh, the local dwarves have informed me a great deal... okay, cool. Present you with the rare honor of the Red Dwarf Badge of Courage. Congratulations. Well, I'm glad I came in there and did that after, you know, completing my quest ages ago. That's the guild membership. I thought it was outside of Vertigo, but I could very well be wrong. Pathfinding, not what I'm looking for. I'm pretty sure it was somebody outside of Vertigo. And I don't think this tells me. Poison resistance. Tower. Yeah. It'd be really nice if the auto notes kept track of like where you could get certain skills from. So no. And you know what? It could actually be River City, because I remember there was a ton of people there that that's the mayor again. Okay.
Where to?
There's a ton of people here that sold you skills. They would train you to get skills here, and I don't think it's this guy. It's in... oh, did I do this I mean, I'm kind of rolling in money right now, so... Alright. How to climb the highest of mountains, which we are fine with. Pretty sure we're fine on navigation. In fact, I'm just going to double check. Skills. Navigator. Yep. We only need one person to navigate. And again, that's so you don't spend like something like 4 hours per tile walking through a desert. Which can age your characters very quickly and make you run out of food very quickly as well. I've definitely been here. As well as this nasty place. I mean, we're a little bit tankier now, so... Still really not worth the, the time it took to do that, but... Man, I feel really stupid for getting so sidetracked on this quest here. That's probably not going to be worth it in the long run, but at the same time... Let's get rid of Fukia's...
May we help you?
issue. I know, like, without almost any doubt, it's near Vertigo. What is it he's trying to do? Is he wasting half the episode with this weird fantasy quest of his? I don't know. I think it would be very handy, that's why. Is it this guy? Oh, that's the boat. There he is, Joe the Merchant. I'd like to teach you the merchant skill. I'll teach it to you for a mere 6 grand. Alright, I'm gonna give it to everybody, I think. I mean, it's pricey, but it will, in effect, pay for itself in time, the sooner you get it. But this is another one of the areas I actually wanted to go, so why not? It's a fun sound effect. Alright, this was just a tower, wasn't it? Yeah, the East Tower as well. Every defensible piece of land needs a wall around it. I can have craftsmen and laborers working on your land for 5 King's mega credits. Yes, sir. Thanks, you'll have the work done by the time you get back to the site. You guys work fast. Alright, we don't need to come into the throne room. Ah! Okay, what is that here? I think it's just another door for me, not interested. You know, if I had clairvoyance up... It wasn't clairvoyance. It was Wizard's Eye I'm thinking of. I don't think I have that. Oh well. I was gonna say, if I had that clairvoyance up, or in this case Wizard Eye, I could actually see maybe that island, those islands that one guy mentioned before, that has the cure poison and whatnot on it. And for the ingredients, I'll make a batch right away. Oh! I didn't realize that she actually, wow, made them for me as well. What do we got? Antidotes. Okay. Let's try to remember those. Tickle in my throat again. Okay, so what was it? We got to merchant skill, alright. So let's get rid of our gear that we don't want.
What do you want?
Alright. Leather their shield, yeah. I was gonna say, definitely too good to expect decent gear from them here. We don't need anything fixed, I don't think. Good. Alright, well, I definitely don't want your, That's junk. It's arguably junk, but I think I'll hang on to it for now, because I'm sure somebody's got regular gauntlets that we could get rid of. Oop, don't want to sell that. And I'm going to hang on to the frost shield for now. Nah. Let's get rid of his katana too while we're at it, and make him a flamberge guy until we get a better one-handed weapon. Gone. Yeah, his amber bronze sword was better. These shields I'm not too sold on keeping. Weapons. Yeah, you can have that. And the Coral Scarab might be worth hanging on to. Strength belt as well. Alright. There we go. That was under miscellaneous. Or accessories. So the strength belt. He's got a fast belt, swift belt, incandescent belt, winner's belt, poisonous belt, and crystal belt. Your speed is 27 and hers is 22, so let's get rid of your fast belt, which I don't think is amazing anyway. And you can have the strength belt, because you're supposed to be a big strong wolfie anyway. And the Coral Scarab should give AC, but we've seen Coral and Pearl items not do that before. AC would be, wow. Shinaru did fall quite a bit without using that shield, unfortunately. So let's, give him the Coral Scarab, which I don't even know if... Yeah, he's all the medals he can equip. I'm gonna think that buffed her AC. It surely didn't. So yeah, at some point I'll probably just strip all those off and get rid of them, but I need to do something to get him some better AC at some point. Did I sell? No, I didn't sell everything, because I had one other thing, the armor. These gauntlets. He's got the Pyrrhic gauntlets. Actually, Winter's gauntlets, hang on. I really don't want to do that, but... his AC's 25, hers is 20... yeah, now Taria's the squishy one. That's okay. Before we leave...
What do you want?
Yeah, those aren't really that great, are they? Iron gauntlets aren't amazing either, but... Ruby gauntlets are nice. Glass gauntlets are kind of crap. Let's, get rid of your glass gauntlets. The Pyrrhic ones. Let's see, your AC's 25. Yeah, so let's get rid of those. I don't think those ever did anything. I thought they did at some point in time, but they don't. And the one difference is that the Pyrrhic is actually going to give you fire resistance, if I'm not mistaken. So, better than nothing. Right. We completed the Temple of Yak. We wanted to go to Newcastle. That's right.
Where to?
The workers have finished cleaning out the rubble and patched up the stonework. You should go inside and have a look around. Oh, one more thing. One of the workers found this stone while he was clearing away some of the fallen masonry. I thought you might be interested. Stone of 1,000 Terrors. Okay, so that allows us to go to a new area. Both these guys are saying don't do it. I live on edge. Oh my. Nothing. I mean, this is our new castle. We might as well explore it, right? Diseased. Well, I guess that's what you get for messing with dead bodies, right? Even long since, picked clean ones. That was actually kind of worth it. Fiery ring. I think everybody's got rings. There's another fiery ring there. Now would actually be a good time to check and see if flaming or fiery is better. Flaming is indeed better, so yeah, that ring probably not the most important thing that we found today, but I'm sure it'll sell for a little bit. Ooh, we don't want to climb down a pit, not right now. Wow, I'm hoping those robes are just regular robes. Okay, never mind. Not interested in that pit, or that pit, or that pit. Guess we... oh, there's nothing there, okay. Everybody's tired, but that's not going to be able to stop them from taking down all these wood golems. If there's any left. Wow! That is a lot of gear. I mean, I think, yeah, all of it's going to be junk. Those guys aren't terribly difficult. $69 gems. Woohoo! Alright, well, I mean, we got what we came for. Okay, so we're gonna need to rest and get some heals. If I figure out where the heck I am, there we go. I turned around something fierce there.
May we help you?
I think that's it. Nobody else got diseased or anything. Okay, well, I think now is probably a decent spot to stop it, just because we're getting ready to start a new zone, and not only that, because of the new audio changes and stuff, it'll give me a good opportunity to kind of go through it and make sure that there's nothing else I need to tweak and that sort of thing. So, I mean, I definitely appreciate you sticking around. Sorry about the kind of wandering about aimlessly with my, like a chicken with my head cut off down there in the Temple of Yak. I thought for sure I had the solution, and obviously I didn't. But yeah, next time we will probably hit that Temple of Terror. We might spend a little bit of time beforehand looking for that cure disease and cure poison spells, because those would be nice to have right now. But yeah, until then, see you next time. Thanks for stopping. Bye.